I would describe Dr. White as calm, cool, and collected. He is a very knowledgeable person and very important to me as a physician because prior to him moving back to Opelousas, we didn't have many physicians of color. So representation matters, and that's why he matters.
When I started my practice here in Opelousas, I was introduced to Dr. White, and I found him to be one of the most gentle and congenial people I'd ever met. And in 1993, when we opened our wound center, Dr. White volunteered to give up some of his time and help me with that practice. And he's been a tremendous asset to our wound care practice all these years, very dedicated to expanding his knowledge base, and he's one of the most well-read and thorough physicians I've ever met in my entire life.
You know, Dr. White is one of those people that whenever you see him, he's serving. He's serving the needs of our community. He's a person that his mission is to bring wellness to our community. And he's done it with such a flair. He's a family man, he's a community servant, and he's always carried himself with a humility that just makes people draw to him.
Dr. White was just a very dedicated professional. He was absolutely on top of his game as far as staying on top of current events in the medical field and so forth. He was very tough to beat. I can recall going out to dinner where we'd go to these medical type conferences, and the drug reps would often come with these new products, and they would start asking questions about these new products, and we'd all be at the table trying to answer these questions, and without fail, Dr. White would more than hold his own as far as current knowledge, and so that was always good to see and inspiring.
Dr. White's he's a local guy, and so he's never lost touch of his roots and his culture, and we've had the honor of taking care of patients who either work at the hospital or who have retired from the hospital, and to see those patients interact with Dr. White, just the trust that they have of knowing him through all of his years of practice and the care that he gives to these patients is very rewarding to see.
Dr. White is a gentleman, and he's a man that I have a lot of admiration for, even to this day. I know him as a professional. I know him as the epitome of a gentleman. All those social skills that make a professional Dr. White manifest in a day. I'm sure that many people had that same kind of admiration. Just the epitome of a gentleman.
I'm humbled to be recognized among these illustrious recipients tonight. I'm grateful to Opelousas General Health System and for my peer physicians and for my patients who've honored to meet here tonight. There's no greater honor than service, and there's no greater reward than service. In this world, there's no greater need than service. We stand on the shoulders of many of those people who have supported us. I'm deeply gratified for my parents, for their nurturance and guidance, and to my sibling who provided untiring support, and to my wife and my sons who shared me with the community. I accept this award in the spirit and appreciation of this community for all that you have given me and done for me. I thank you.